How is it? Whoa, why is it the jet mode? Please. Okay then, let's spray water. Hello everyone, I'm Shinopi from Car Encyclopedia Kakaka. In my previous video, I used Sonax's glass cleaner to clean the glass of 10 Alphard. The tar, nicotine stain and the oil film got removed. However, the water spots didn't. Well, the product itself said that it won't remove water spots. And it's not that it's super noticeable, but because it got clean, it kind of stands out. So I've bought this, a water spot remover pad, and I bought this because it says you only need to wet it and lightly rub. There's only sponges inside. There aren't any abrasive compound that comes in together, so you don't need to put anything on the sponge. Isn't it a buy? How much was this? It was around $3, and there's 2 sponge pads inside. So I bought it right away. I'm going to actually show you the water spots that didn't come off, and try if those will get removed. Will it really get removed just with this sponge? I have a tingle in my stomach. I recalled a bad memory. In my previous video, I didn't read the instructions carefully. And was it Daiso's diamond cleaner? I used that water spot remover and it said not to use on the car glass, but I didn't see that and made a terrible disaster. This is made for cars, so I think it's okay. But let's check if it will make scratches or not as well. Then, let's start operating. I've came outside. Here, the second row of the passenger side, it's a slide door. I've put this masking tape, so I'll try removing and see how clean it will be. And what I prepared. It said I only need water, so a bucket. A bucket and a cloth. This one has water inside and the other has a cloth. I've prepared these two. I think the bucket doesn't have to be this big. How you use it? At first, remove the sand, dust and dirt. If there's sand and dust on the glass, it will make scratches when you scrub it, so remove them first. And then wet the pad and use the white side to lightly rub. This is the white side, right? I don't know the right amount of water, but wet the sponge. And rub the glass with this. I'm going to rub only the right side of the glass with this. Wow, it sticks to the surface. It's really easy to use. There's the abrasive compound kind of liquid inside the sponge. That's how it works. And this is quite convenient. And if you think the water is not enough, wet it again. And wipe it off with a dry cloth. Not a dry one, I mean a tightly wrung wet cloth. It became clean. I kind of want to do the top part as well. I'm doing here as well. I'll open the window once. I actually did it in the wrong order. It's really convenient since you don't need to worry about the liquid dripping. Isn't it fast? My hands are just holding this. See? Wow, this is amazing. Wow, I'm surprised. You don't need to add pressure. How? It's removing already. This is a revolution. Then I'm going to remove the masking tape. What's important is, are the water spots removed? Whoa! Dirty! Oh no, I screwed it. Well, I'm going to spray water here. Let's see. There's still oil film left on this side. It's removed. It's really gone. Wow. It's too easy. Then I'm going to do the third row as well. The instructions are very easy. You just put water on the sponge. I'm going to spray water once to check the oil films. Can you see it repelling? It's repelling, right? Okay, then put water on the sponge. If you put too much, the water will drip like this. So don't put too much. Is it removed by just this? Really? Wow, the top left part here is still not removed. Wow, you don't need any power. I'm surprised. Is this real? I see no scratches. I can't say much before it's dry. But it looks okay. It's too fast. Was it this easy to remove oil film and water spots? Let's check them. Can you see? This is the water spots. It didn't get removed by Sonax's glass cleaner. So I'll use the sponge pad and see if it will get removed. I'm going to focus on this part. How to use it is the same. Put water on the pad. And lightly rub it. You really don't need pressure. Whoa, the color is too light. I'm making it darker. The camera setting was wrong. I'm only doing this part. See, the pad just sticks like this. It fits to the surface. This is really good. And then I'm going to wipe it off at this point. How is it? I'm going to make the camera lighter. Can you see it now? They are gone. This is incredible. The top part, which I didn't do, still has water spots left. And the places I applied, there are some that are slightly remaining. I think it will come off if I scrub a little more. Wow, it really got clean. I think it's hard to see. So I'm going to try it on other places as well. It may be hard to tell, but there's water spots here. I'm going to remove these. There's masking tape here, so I'm going to compare it with above the tape. Also, when the white liquid stops coming out, you change the pad to a new one. And maybe it's time to change. I did it easily like this. Then I'm going to wipe it up. Can you see it's gone? I'll remove the masking tape. Can you see this? Up from here, the water spots are like a leopard pattern. There's so many here. It's totally different. It gets really clean. Oh, I can see it through the camera as well. Here. The water spots are completely removed. This pad is amazing. Next is the black part here under the wiper. The water spot stands out here. So I think there are many people who are concerned, and it is difficult to remove. I'm going to remove here from now. The liquid is getting less. Let's change the pad. I'm going to change the pad since there's another one. I'm just doing it lightly. I'm not adding pressure. How do I say? The sponge is stiff and the sponge itself has pressure, so you don't need power to press it. If the sponge is soft, you tend to press it hard because you want to remove the stains and get tired. But this is very convenient. Is it removed? I'll check if the water spots are gone. It is wet, so I'm going to wipe it with a cloth. This black part, it's gone. It's really gone. That will be the end of what I filmed. This time I used CARALL's water spot removal pad and checked if the water spots got removed. Honestly, it's incredible. I was surprised. It's one of the most easiest water spot removal process. The pad sticks right to the glass. It stays on the glass, even I take off my hand. Because of that, the water spots comes off just by lightly rubbing, without any power. I was really surprised. I truly recommend this. If it's a soft sponge, it's difficult to scrub with the whole surface of it and end up polishing by pressuring with your fingers. That takes more time and pressure, so your hand gets hurt and exhausted at the end. However, this sticks to the glass, so you only need to lightly rub it and it removes the water spots. Well, this is not a drawback, but it's disposable. I used 2 sponges today to clean 1 car. The liquid on the pad ran out in the middle, and the stains and water spots got hard to remove. So you need to change it to another pad. There's 2 inside, so the cost effective is a little bad, would be the drawback. However, if you want to remove water spots easily, I think it's easier than using a polisher when you think of the time to prepare. So if you're interested, this CARALL's water spot remover pad, I hope you try using this once. If you think the price isn't reasonable, I think it's fine to use other liquid type removers. But I really want you to try this once. That was how much I was impressed. And places you can't use it to are water repellent glass and mirrors, like the side mirror and rear view mirror, and a glass which has coating on. Also, you can't use it on plastic windows, so be careful. It's interesting. There are so many kinds of detailing products. I think there will be so much more products that will exceed my expectation. So I want to discover more and keep introducing. So if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe. Then, see you next week.